Carolina Gilcapi from Sade Adventures here, and I don't think we chat about Argentina enough. So today I wanted to show you a really wonderful, full of surprises itinerary of what you can do in the summer in Argentina. Let me share my screen and we'll go right into it. So just going over the map, Argentina is such a massive country. It's one of those places where we can go back two, three, four times and have a completely different trip. So in the north, we have Salta, Jujuy. We have beautiful, colorful mountains, salt flats, great hiking, horseback riding, stayed at ranches, very unique area, great crossings into Chile and even to Bolivia from here. And then, of course, up in this little corner, we have Iguazu Falls, a magical, wonderful place that connects Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay in one spot. Very interesting combination here. Very tropical, lots of birds, lots of wildlife. It's truly at the entrance to the jungle here, very different from the rest of the country. And then, of course, Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, besides being Paris of South America and being such a great metropolitan city steeped in culture, the tango world is here. You can also do a lot of fun activities into the Pampas, down the river, and across the river to Montevideo as well as Colonia in Uruguay. So in one itinerary, you can truly tackle a number of countries here if you would like, because the combinations are quite easy to do. Then, of course, we have Mendoza, and all the wine country here is fantastic. If you love Malbec, this is where it comes from. And as we head south, we have this beautiful coastline. This is not beaches where we're going to tan. This is the Atlantic Ocean. This is where there's wildlife, whale watching, amazing marine wildlife that we organize, beautiful tours too from little lodges and local estancias. And of course, the rest is Patagonia. This Patagonia region is split between Chile and Argentina. And we can tackle lakes and mountains. We can tackle skiing, which I will touch on our itinerary. And of course, as you head south, it is glaciers, it is the Andes, it is amazing end of the world atmosphere. And then, of course, Ushuaia at the end, where we can even take cruises down the fjords into Chile or all the way to Antarctica. So really, truly, Argentina offers so much. So I have a 2-week trip here that's set up for August of a summer. So of course, with Sade Adventures, you can choose any dates, but I chose these dates to show you what winter activities you can do in Argentina. And I say winter because remember, seasons are flipped. Our July, August is the peak of winter in Argentina. So if you are a mountain lover, a snow lover, a skier, this is the time to visit. So I'm going to show you what that would look like, including Bariloche, a week there to explore. Buenos Aires, of course, because you need a little touch of that culture, and then Iguazu Falls so we can warm up in the tropics at the end. You're going to take an overnight flight, choose any date. So I chose July 31st. And then you arrive in August 1st at the EZE airport in Buenos Aires. This is the international airport. We pick you up. We drive you across town to AEP airport, and that's the domestic one. And we fly down to Bariloche, which is kind of the northern part of Patagonia. So it's still already Patagonia region, but it is all about the lakes, all about the mountains, beautiful peaks here, lots of snow, and there are ski lodges here. So we're going to spend 7 nights in Bariloche. Bariloche has a huge influence from Swiss and German cultures. So you will come across fondue, lots of cheese, lots of chocolate, St. Bernard dogs. It feels very much like the Alps of South America. So if you're used to going France every winter, this could be your summer spot to incorporate skiing during those hottest months in North America. So when you arrive in Bariloche, we love to get you moving right after that long flight, after the travel. And we do a short welcome hike, simply taking you to a beautiful overlook, more driving, less hiking, so you're not too exhausted. But the idea is to have a chocolate tasting, is to welcome you, have a beautiful sunset, just stretch your legs after all the travels. And we're going to check into our hotel, which is the Design Suites. I chose this hotel because you're going to be in Bariloche for a week. So we have an option of staying in one of the ski lodges. But if you stay in the ski lodges, most of the time you're going to just ski in and out and spend most of your time in the ski lodge. If you stay in town, like in a hotel, the Design Suites here, you can go to the ski lodge any day you'd like, but still have the opportunity to explore this colorful little village, to go out to dinner, not in the same place every night. So it's a really nice combination of mountains, ski lodge, and activities near the village. And I have incorporated quite a lot of things for you. So the first day is arrival, check in, have your little welcome hike and chocolate tasting. Then August 2nd, we wake up, have breakfast, all of those BLD, that stands for the meals that are included on your itinerary. And we will take you to the ski lodge. We included all the equipment, all of the passes, and all that you're going to be skiing with an instructor as needed. So that is your first ski day. The following day, we're going to mix it up. You're going to choose an activity that interests you. I've included an opportunity to do sailing on the lake. This is a private adventure, so beautiful. You have fondue tasting on board, you have wine on board. Or if sailing is not your thing, we can do snowmobiling. And when you snowmobile, you end in the evening at the cave and have dinner inside the cave. So lots of activities. Now, if you want both of them, just let me know and we will incorporate both of them into your trip. Following day, we go back to the ski slopes and have a full day of skiing, followed by August 5th, which will be a hike. I really wanted to incorporate some exploration of the peak sides of Bariloche for you because this is a massive area. And every time you're in a car driving around, you're going to gasp because the views are so beautiful. So let's incorporate those views. Let's get out. Let's do some hiking. Let's go to the chairlift. Let's have the views from up top besides the ski lodge. So it's a really great day of doing a little circuit around Bariloche. Mix it up, completely different than what you have done. We have a box lunch for you so we can picnic out in the snow. We have mate tasting for you so you can incorporate that cultural activity, which is so famous here in Argentina, and you learn all about that. And then August 6th, we have a snowshoeing. So you're getting off the beaten path, you're going up in the mountains, something different, not skiing every day, not hiking every day, something for everyone in your family or on your interests. I put this photo in here for you because seriously, you will see them all over town. They're so wonderful. It just feels like the Alps for sure. And then August 7th is our last day in Bariloche, and we do a full day of skiing again. So you have 3 full days of skiing and then 3 full days of doing activities. Let me know your thoughts because we could do 4 days of skiing, less activities, and so on. August 8th, we take you back to the airport, fly you to Buenos Aires, and check you into a hotel, the Pulitzer, great boutique hotel right in the middle of town. Buenos Aires is a walking city. Florida Street cuts through the city. It's a pedestrian walkway and it is filled with life. Of course, you will have plenty of free time to explore the town because for sure you want to have some of that. So we included August 9th with no activities. Now you tell me, do you want this full day of no activities? I thought after a week in the mountains, it would be really cool to just people watch and sit in a cafe and drink a beautiful coffee or wine and enjoy the tango dancers in the street. But if you want some activities, like I mentioned, we can take a ferry across the river. It's 2.5 hours and you're in Uruguay for the day. We can do a full day outside of the city and go to the Pampas and spend a day with the gauchos, maybe riding horses, maybe going on a cultural activity, things like that. You let me know. We have tango lessons. We have all kinds of different things that you can enjoy here. August 10th, we're going to show you the best of Buenos Aires. Of course, it's always nice to have a local guide to show you where he lives and tell you all about this wonderful city. We'll stop not only all the highlights, but also, peek into doorways, go to the market, have ice cream along the way, and then end in San Telmo, which is the famous massive market. It's indoor and outdoor, and inside there are all these little stalls with the best food ever in Buenos Aires, and we will have a nice tasting lunch all across the market. And on your last day in Buenos Aires, August 11th, morning is free, so let me know if you want some activity included here. And at night, we'll take you to a tango dinner and show at Café Los Angelitos, which is really beautiful. It's one of the older traditional halls. There are a number of falls, and I've been to all of them. So please let me know what your preference is. We can go much more intimate and small, where there's just 100 people. We can go to a larger one, which is really famous with 500 people watching the show. So there's different options. But Angelito is just in the middle and it has a lot of flair. And I really love the story that they tell on the stage. And our last bit of the trip, August 12th, day 13, we fly to Iguazu Falls, to the tropics. We leave the snowshoes behind. We can actually leave all of our stuff in Buenos Aires because we're going to fly home through Buenos Aires. But just let me tell you a little bit about Iguazu Falls. We arrive in Iguazu Falls. It's about a 2-hour flight. Completely different world, tropical jungles. You can go to the pool. You can really warm up here. We start with a Argentine experience, which is a culinary hands-on dinner where you learn how to make an empanada, where you do some tasting, where you learn how to make a proper mate cup. So lots of fun things. And of course, steak, beef is king here. But if you're vegetarian, there's plenty of opportunities of other meals as well. And then we check into our hotel right in the jungle, right on the outside of the national park, because why are we here? We're here to visit the wonder of the world, which is Iguazu Falls. So August 13th is dedicated to Iguazu Falls on the Argentina side. The falls are a natural border, Argentina on one side and Brazil on the other. So we're going to see it from catwalks, from trails, and from a boat ride. It's a wonderful place. I've been many times. Every time I go, it's a different experience because sometimes the water is high, sometimes the water is low, sometimes it's butterfly season and there's hundreds of them, and there's all kinds of animals running around the park. So it's very exciting for all ages. And then on August 14th, we're going to cross the border and visit the falls from the Brazilian side. Now, we will need a visa to Brazil to do that if you are a US passport holder, but I will send you the link. It's quite easy. I believe it's $75 to get the visa, and it's good for 10 years. So it's really an opportunity here for you, because after you finish your day on the Brazilian side, we will still sleep on the Argentina side. But August 15th is our day to depart for home, which is our day 16 of the trip. However, because you're already on the border of Brazil, because you've already had the visa to Brazil, I highly suggest adding a flight to Rio de Janeiro. It's a nonstop flight from Iguazu, and ending your trip on the beaches of Rio de Janeiro. There's nothing else like it. It will complete your kind of circuit of South America, from the ski slopes to tropical waterfalls to colonial cities. It's so much to see and do here, and Rio will just balance it all out for you. So let me know what you think about this 16-day trip. Let me know if you want to add Rio at the end. We can, of course, take a few days out in Bariloche if you only have 16 days, but the opportunities are there. I'm here to help you make this trip your own. Thanks for listening and happy travels.